Welcome back. On May 14th and 15th, Julie and I traveled to Deerfield, New Hampshire for the New Hampshire Sheep and Wool Festival and thought we would share our adventure with you. There was an adorable pen of Cheviot sheep from North County Cheviot sheep to greet us as we came in the main gate. They were adorable and we had so much fun playing with them each time we came into the festival. This was a spur-of-the-moment trip and Julie drove, so I got to do some knitting and I cast on the Inclinations cowl with some of my hand spun.
Julie!
It's our first yarny adventure! Yay! We are at the New Hampshire Sheep and Wool Festival parking lot, getting ready to go get in line and go smell some, oh, hi Bobby! Go smell some woolliness. And Julie, what are you on the hunt for?
I don't know, I just want to squish and smell fiber.
I want to squish and smell fiber too. Let's go. As we were first getting to the festival, we ran into Lynn, who is Four Pines Knitting on Instagram, and our first fangirl moment. It was so lovely for Lynn to come up and say she recognized us and she enjoyed our podcast and our content, and it just made my day. So thank you, beautiful Lynn. I already have way too many sweaters to knit, but this sweater from Greenwood Hill Farm called Stars and Bars was absolutely stunning, and their yarn was beautiful, and I definitely have to do this sweater in the future.
All right.
And I'm assuming these are all natural colors as well.
It looks like it, yeah.
Yeah, oh my gosh. I love it. Look at this sheep.
Andrea, you can
So pretty.
right there.
Stop it! I just love the sign in this booth, and her soaps were so amazing. Best smelling booth in the fair by far. Bartlett Yarns was there with their new Targhee Cormo with nylon sport blend, and it was so hard to resist, but I managed to do it. This booth, however, I could not resist. She has the cutest bags, and wait till you see the one that I got at the end of the video. It is so cute, and she was so sweet. I can't wait to get more of her bags. You guys, she was adorable. Speaking of adorable, I'm just gonna leave this here. And those are her babies?
Yes.
Oh, beautiful babies, Mama.
That's Cookie, that's the mom. And that's Taserface and Star-Lord.
Taserface and Star-Lord. I love it.
Well, friends of mine look like
Yeah. Is it Ebony?
yes.
Oh. He's like, you're freaking me out. You're getting too close. Get away, lady. I just love everything about those last few clips. The music in the background, the sound of people milling around and talking, the animal sounds occasionally, the sights, the smells, the sounds. It was just amazing to get back out to a real festival.
she's October born.
Ah.
She's October. She's not here yet.
Is she close to shearing, or
No, actually, I won't share her till next October.
really?
New year.
Really?
Yep, you got a nice fleece, over nice fleece on it. You keep it clean. Probably have it down here next year. The fleece to sell.
Goodness, you guys are so cute. These are South Down sheep. So cute. They don't have much of a tail, do they?
No.
Hello. Oh my goodness.
Look at you. You're beautiful.
Wow. So pretty. So
Look how
pretty.
friendly that one is.
Yeah.
I don't know what the Pine Forest looks like. I'd like to see it. Let's look it up.
Sheep and lambs for sale, Julie. We can take one home.
That's so sweet.
Look at your faces. Oh, I know everybody likes to look at the fleeces, but I like to look at the faces.
I do too. This one looks like it's got a mask, a black
Yes.
mask.
Oh my goodness. It was so amazing to see the animals, and they were truly adorable. But what was even more amazing was all of the young people involved in raising these sheep, and the fact that the next generation is going to continue this is incredible. A beautiful day in New Hampshire. Look at the big fluffy clouds. I love it. I love it. Next, it was back across the border to Portland, Maine, where Knitwits was having their grand opening of their new space on Danforth Street, and it was a lovely space. We had so much fun. Quince and Company was there. They had gift bags. Andrea Mowry was there doing a meet and greet, and silly me, I did not get any other photos, but we did spend some time with her talking about hand spinning and knitting and all the fibery things, and it's always just such a joy to spend time with her, and we really appreciate her taking the time that she did with us. So Julie and I were totally impressed with the the clock in our hotel room. It's an aught light, and it changes colors. We're easily amused. We're not nutty nitty sisters for nothing. Isn't that so cool? I want one. So here we are back at the hotel with all of our yarn piggery. We had so much fun, and that's just day one. Amazing. We will have all of the details at the end of the video here. Just wanted to give you a little taste, a little smackerel. And we will get together and do a little mini podcast at the end of this adventure. So I hope you'll join us. I have always wanted to knit a Haido and 100 Ravens had kits. So hard to resist, but I did. I will be back. Day 2 of the New Hampshire Sheep and Wool Festival, and it is a little cloudy, but we are going to chance it and go see the rest of everything, because what did we see? One barn yesterday?
Yeah, well, two.
2 barns.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go see all the other things. So we'll see you in there. Julie is hold and putting on her sweater. You guys missed it. She was flashing the world. Rest stop, floozy. You rest stop, floozy. So that was so much fun. Oh my gosh, we had an absolute blast. The first day was super hot.
Yeah.
We about melted.
Yes.
And then the second day we kind of took that a little slower.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of looked through all the barns and everything, and we had a chance to sit and knit, as you saw. It was so much fun. And yeah, it was...
Put a little color in our cheeks for
yes,
the weekend.
Yes, I did have some funky tan on my legs. it was ridiculously fun. And speaking of ridiculous, yarn piggery. So if you are not into this sort of acquisition-y yarn piggery thing, we hope you enjoyed the first part of the video, and feel free to like, subscribe, and click the bell. And yeah, if you want to see all the beautiful, wonderful things that we got, this will be probably my last haul of the year.
Famous last words. Don't let her fool you.
I know, ridiculous. Yeah, so we both pretty much got, I think, an fairly equal haul.
Yeah.
So we will show it to you one for one until one of us runs out.
Okay.
My boat's, I'm going to run out before she does. So our first stop was Fiber Stash Dye Works, and I love their little bags.
Yeah.
So this is their bag, Yarn Snob from Fiber Stash Dye Works, and we had seen them in Springfield, yes, in the Springfield, which was called what?
New England Fiber Festival?
Yes, and we actually have a video of that. I'll put a little eye up here, so you can click on that if you want to see our yarny adventure there. And we had experienced their yummy, what is this called? The fuzzy alpaca, baby Surrey alpaca, and it's like a... It's like a lace weight mohair alternative.
Yeah.
And it is super, super soft. And I got this exact color in Springfield. And so I thought it would be fun to do a ranunculus, but pair it with some fiber. So I got some actual fiber from them. And it is so, so pretty. This is mixed BFL roving. It's about 4 ounces per braid. And so I'm thinking I will spin this, hopefully in like a fingering weight, and then do the 2 skeins of the mohair, and make a ranunculus out of it or something. We'll see. So that was my Fiber Stash Dye Works.
So pretty.
I think I have oh, no. I have one more thing that I got from them, but I have to edit it with my finger. It's totally me. Totally me. Embarrassing, but it's totally me. I saw that, I'm like, yes, I have it. All right. What was your Fiber Stash Dye Works?
Fiber Stash. So again, they're wonderful Surrey alpaca.
We're in love with that.
Yeah, absolutely. So hopefully I'll get that where you can see that.
Yes.
It's a hot pink. And that is the colorway. Hot pink.
It is hot pink.
Yeah, so that is 74% baby Surrey alpaca and 26% silk. And I had no idea. The color just, that was it. I picked it up. I was looking at it. I carried it all through their booth.
Yes.
And I just kept saying, I don't know what I need this for. I don't need this, but I can't put it down. So it's got to go home with me.
And it's got to go with something.
And it's got to have something to go with. So
this is perfect.
How about that?
And didn't one of the girls that was working the booth help you find that?
Yeah, we went through, I don't know how many iterations of different things, different colorways. There was one that had, I mean, like this bright pink in it, and more of the black. It was more of This, I think, is either going to micro stripe or almost micro pattern because of such short color changes. The other one was longer color changes. There were more lengths of the blacks and the other colors in there. So I'm interested to see how this knits up. It's on their Twinkle Toes sock, 100 grams, 438 yards, 75% merino, 20% nylon, and 5% twinkle.
Yeah, it does have just a little
just
tiny
a hint.
You can just barely see it, but it's just enough that if you're looking for it, it's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very hard to spot, but it's there. And that colorway is called roller derby.
Love it.
Yeah. So not sure what it's going to be when it grows up.
So fun.
It is. I just loved it. It was beautiful.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
They're always so sweet and so nice and helpful and funny and all the things.
Yep.
So the next place, I think the next place we stopped was something you actually. Yeah. So we'll let you go first. Okay. Yeah.
All right. So this is Stephen Willett. This booth is just amazing. It's all woodwork stuff, and he is an artisan.
Yeah.
He is amazing. He had lucettes and all of your lace sticks and all the different things for weaving.
He had looms there, like full looms,
tapestry looms.
Yeah.
Yep. Just all sorts of different things. So, there's an example if I can get it. Hopefully,
that's perfect. Yep.
There's a sample of his items, and there's some information. Hopefully, I can get it close enough so we can see something. I've had this obsession for a while. I don't even know who it was, but I saw somebody using a wooden tapestry needle, and
Julie had to have one.
I had to have one. Couldn't get it out of my head. So he had this beautiful dark wood. I can't tell. It almost looks like it's Purple Heart, but I'm not sure.
That's what I was thinking.
It's just really dark. The only thing I'm thinking is this is a needle with just a hole in it rather than an actual eye. So I'm not sure what the needle is really for. But I want to use it as a tapestry needle.
Yeah.
And
I don't see why you can't.
yeah, it's just one of those things that I got in my head that I wanted, so I got it.
One of the things that I loved too about his products is doesn't matter what type of wood it is, they're all the same price. So you literally had a bowl full of those needles.
Yeah.
All different woods. And some of those woods are a little rarer and rarer, is that a word? A little more rare. And you would think, and a lot of other woodworking places will charge you more for cherry wood or whatever, versus the maple or what have you. But he doesn't. All of his things, regardless of the wood, it's all equally priced. It's it's really, and his, like you said, his craftsmanship is just so
what
good.
were those? It wasn't the nose pens. It was the supported spindles with the glass tops.
Oh, yes.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes, I wish I'd gotten more footage of his booth.
Oh, those were beautiful.
Yeah,
beautiful glass tops with swirls of glass inside this teardrop shape on top. Oh, they were just beautiful.
And he had drop spindles that had the glass things on them. So the supported spindles and drop spindles. And there was one lady there that we were oohing and awing over them. And she said, they live up to the name. They do drop.
Yes.
I would not want to drop that spindle. I totally agree with her. Oh my goodness. And I'd be the one to drop it and shatter it everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And he also had just little bowls of miscellaneous little things. And he did have some gorgeous, this is just a wooden charm. But he did have some there that they had, I don't know if they, old term, decoupage, I don't know what else to call it.
I think it felt like it might have had just a very thin layer of resin on it. Not like a ton, but just enough to adhere.
Yeah, but it was basically dried flowers captured on top, and they were beautiful.
Oh my God, they were gorgeous.
But I don't know. I can't even remember what I said I wanted. Oh, yes, I do. Now I remember. I want to try to find a nice like a scrapbooking or journaling dragonfly sticker or something of some sorts that I can put on that. Yeah, and make a necklace. Yeah, just his woodworking skills are just
amazing. Absolutely amazing. And then I'm going to let you go again because I know we said we're going to go 1 for 1, but if we go 1 for 1, I'm going to be into tomorrow's things before you even finish the first day's things.
Okay. All right.
So next, I think, was the soap, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Either that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. So this is cute. And I just thought of my granddaughter when I saw it, so I had to get it. It's a cupcake. Well,
It's
sort
so
of.
cute.
It's sort of a cupcake. It's soap. You look at it and you'd want to take a bite of it.
I do.
It's so realistic. And she's
I'm
huge
so
on
judging
unicorns.
for sugar right now, too. I could totally lick that.
So that was from this booth, Foster Sheep Farm.
And they were the ones earlier in the video you saw there was a sign that said, "None of my soaps are tested on animals. I test them on my kids."
Yes.
She was a hoot.
Yeah, she was.
Oh my goodness, she was so. She's like, "That's true." She's, I did.
And I think they were actually doing a booth together because for more information about the soap or to order the soap, she is Saratoga Suds. Mary Jane, I'm going to make the mess here. Mary Jane Raupelzer, I think. But yeah, there's Foster Sheep Farm and Saratoga Suds.
Yeah.
And she said she has been doing this, making soap for,
for
25 years?
30 years? Almost, yeah. 25, 30 years, something like that.
So
yeah.
I didn't even know people were making soap.
Right.
Except the old lie.
Yeah, yeah.
Get out the metal tub and make
Well,
soap.
that may be what she was, she may have just made it for her family and turned
Right.
it into a business, which, brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely. She's a long timer and she has it down.
Yeah.
Because those things, I seriously could take a bite out of that. It looks so realistic.
Yeah, there were so many.
It smells good too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smell-o-vision. Hold it up for smell-o-vision.
Smell-o-vision.
Here you go, guys.
Wish you could smell it.
Smell it, smell it. Sniff the screen.
It's got a little bit of a spice smell to it.
Yeah.
Like a clove in there or something. Oh, but it smells so good.
Just that homey, earthy, natural soap smell. Love it.
Yeah.
And she had so many
Oh,
yummy
everything you
scents.
could think of.
I don't know how I got out of that booth without
I
soap,
don't either.
honestly. But I put my last bar of artisan soap in the shower the other day. So
there you go. You're
look
open
out,
to
Fiber
buy
Frolic.
again.
Look out, Fiber Frolic.
She's open to buy.
Yep. So I think the next booth is yours too, because right across the way from the soap was Bartlett's.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yes.
All right. I'm glad you're keeping track of
I'm
me.
trying. How
You
I
got your work
remember
cut out
it.
for you. So yeah, Bartlett Yarns was there, local Maine mill. I think their big claim is it's the oldest still working mule spun.
Yes, on
fibers
the East Coast.
In the U.S.
In the
isn't it?
U.S., I think. Yeah,
it's in the
you're right.
US. So yeah, this is their swirls pack. They had some gorgeous assortments, different colors and everything there. This one is 4 1-ounce sport weight skeins, about 105 yards in each skein. This one was the Oceanic mix.
They're so pretty.
Their yarns just they get their colors with the mixing of the fibers.
Yes,
A lot like John Arbin Textiles does.
Yes, they don't dye this color.
Yeah.
This color is made from several different colors of fibers that they blend together to create that color.
Yeah. And it's fabulous.
Hold it up there without the label so we can see the colors.
The back side,
yeah.
And I hope it won't glare too. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't glare too bad.
Tilt it down, or forward just a little bit. Oh, there you go. And over my way a little bit. Nope, other way, sorry. I'm watching it on my watch. There we go.
There you go.
Beautiful. Yummy.
You might be able to see some of those little blends in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
And
new yarn for Bartlett.
For them, yes. This is Cormo.
Yes,
and it is
it's so squishy soft.
Bartlett yarns typically are a little more rustic.
Yes.
They're woolen spun.
Yep.
Lots of air, fibers going every different direction. And so some people have a sensitivity to that.
Yeah.
Because you got these little short ends that peek out.
I love their yarn for, it's a little like Briggs and Little Tuffy.
Mm-hmm.
I love it for socks, for boot socks, like a good hardy boot sock.
Yep. They will last and last and last. Great for felting too.
Yep.
They have had lots of things there for doing felted items.
I wouldn't say it's scratchy, but it's toothy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this
not
Cormo,
this.
not
the
this.
Cormo.
This, there's no label or colorway or whatever. But yeah, all those different colors in there, and it's a nice bulky weight yarn.
Yeah.
Very fluffy, puffy, squishy. Oh, it's so good.
And in the video before we started, there was a picture of the rack of all of the different colors, and oh my goodness, they had so many different colors.
This is just, yeah.
And I actually have 3 pounds, I think it's like 1.5 pounds. It might be actually 3 pounds of Cormo fiber to spin that I got during their open house last year.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love Bartlett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love the Cormo.
We have some fabulous fiber locals.
Yes, we really do.
I mean, yeah.
A lot of times you think, sheep, me anyway, I think sheep, prairie, Midwest. But there's actually a lot of, you've got Morehouse, you've got Bartlett, you've got Good Karma, you've got Jaggerspun, you've got the Whistle, oh jeez. Wrinkle in Time.
Wrinkle in Time,
yeah.
yes.
There's actually a lot of really amazing farms here.
And then we've got the island sheep, too.
Yes, Nash Island sheep,
yeah.
yes. And I just found out on Etsy, I have been following, I haven't ordered anything from them. I can't remember their name. It's Woolly something. I'll put the name down below, but they're from Maine. And I didn't even realize. I've been following her for 2 years.
Oh, wow.
I love the look of her fiber. I've never ordered anything, and I noticed that they're from Maine. I think it said Standish, Maine.
Oh.
So, when my budget is in better order and recover from this trip, I'm definitely going to have to try out some of her fiber. Maybe get in contact with her and see if we can visit.
Yeah.
So, our next place was, what was the name of this one? Great
Bay Fiberworks? Great Bay Woolworks.
Great Bay Woolworks.
.com.
So I did not purchase anything there, but they had lots of fun patterns, and this is a free pattern on Ravelry. It's not color. These were so cute. It's a little hat with sheep on it, and it's so cute. The pattern is on Ravelry. It's called Sheep Love Hat by Donna Ray. And I can't wait. Or Donna K, sorry. And I can't wait to try it. So they had lots of free patterns there, but this one really struck me, and I didn't want to be too piggish, so I just took the one pattern. But you,
yeah, cute little bags they had. Yeah. Look at that little sheepy.
Oh my gosh, she's so cute.
So cute. And they had these nice sturdy, this is a really sturdy canvas bag. Again, it's Great Bay Woolworks.com.
Perfect.
Little bit of a box bottom to the bag there. Nice size for small, socks bag, hat bag, that kind of thing. Actually, you could probably get a shawl project in there.
Yeah, small shawl.
Yeah. But they were doing these, they'd had them printed and made by a local company, and it was to raise funds for the 4-H.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty much that whole event was centered a lot around 4-H.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
And this was one of their, this is modeled after one of their newest little lambs.
Yeah.
And they had big tote bags there that had the mama on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it was adorable.
Yeah.
Had to do it.
Super cute. So that was pretty much day one.
Yeah.
And then that was day one at the festival. So
right.
we drove from Mid-Coast, Maine, all the way into New Hampshire, and then back to Maine to go to Portland because Andrea Mowry had a meet and greet at Knitwit's Yarn Shop, their grand opening of their new location on Danforth Street.
Yep.
So we went there, and I didn't get any footage. I'm a nut. I got pictures of like in the shop, but I was total fangirl.
Yeah, we totally fangirl.
Total fangirl. But we had so much fun talking to her. She is just so down to earth and so sweet. We talked about hand spinning. We talked about knitting. We talked about about being old and forgetting things. And
I mean, you start talking with her. It's like you have known her for years. Yeah, she's so nice.
Yeah, she's very, very sweet. But she was working on the inclination cowl for her daughter out of her hand spun, and so I shared with her my inclination cowl, which I'm making out of my hand spun. And my hand spun was like one of my very first, and it was it's such a wonky yarn. There's places that are like practically lace weight, and then there's places that are almost bulky weight. And she's like, oh yeah, this is one of my early ones too. I'm like, it's like perfect spot on sport weight, lady. Just way talented, but
yeah, so talented.
Yeah, we had a really good time, and the shop was beautiful.
Yeah,
I feel like it's a little bit smaller than their first location, but wider.
Yeah,
like the first location was a very narrow, long slip of a location, and this is a little more. And they have like the place where we met her was like a little classroom area. So yeah, it was really neat.
Yeah,
it was awesome. And they had, so my purchases there, oh my goodness, I forgot this lady. We'll have to backtrack back to New Hampshire in a little bit. So I purchased, they had these sitting on the counter, and I couldn't resist because I love Zauberball. And this is a 100% wool, I believe. Hold, please. No, it says polyamide. Hold on. I thought this was wool. Am I reading that wrong? What am I reading? Oh, 75% superwash and 25% polyamide. So 75% virgin wool and 25% nylon polyamide. Yeah. Any hoozle. There it is, and it's purple and pink and all the Dylan colors. And I have all kinds of these little ball things. And do I know what I'm going to do with it? Absolutely not. Do I love it? Absolutely. And then I got Cocoa Knits. They're Maker's Keep. Is that what it's called? Yes. Yep. And I got another. I have one of these already, but it's misplaced.
Oops.
It's probably in a project bag somewhere. So I got another one because, sometimes you just have to have another counter. So, whoopsie. So I got one of these, which I love because it locks so you don't miscount anything. And then this is their little slap bracelet. Whoopsie. Little slap bracelet magnet. So you magnet little stitch markers on there, and your counter, and anything metal will magnet right to it. I've always wanted one, so I got one. And then, this is Katrinkle's darning loom. Julie talked me into this. She enabled me right into it. And it's for darning socks. It's their bigger one. They had a small one as well. I think I want to get the small one too.
Really?
For like small sock, because this.
Oh yeah, okay.
I did use it. I used it on one of my Morehouse Farms house socks because it had blown out again, and it worked very well. But it is a rather big loom, so you put this with your hole or your what you need to mend there, and then you do your little heddle things over the top, and then this little band over that. And it was okay for that big bulky sock, but I think my smaller socks, I'm going to want a smaller loom. So I am going to have to look into getting their smaller one. So that was my Knitwits. Here is their information. there's their new location. And Nitwit's Yarn Shop. I love that yarn shop. And then they did a cool giveaway. Well, let's see your purchases first, Julie, and then we'll talk about our grabby baggies.
Okay.
We both got grabby baggies.
So yeah, she showed you the loom, so I had to get a loom too. I have not used mine yet. In fact, all of this acquisition went in a bag, and I did not dare to touch the bag until we share it now, because I would have got the shiny thing and had to do something with everything.
Yeah.
So this is like shopping all over again. I have been needing another set of the sock blockers. These are my favorite. I like the wireframe ones because it gives maximum airflow. Things dry fast.
Speaking of drying, I have socks on the deck.
Oh, we can't forget that. Yeah, so these are by Spun stainless steel sock blockers. These are, I need another set of large, so we got those. Let's see, what else we got here? Oh, yes. This is by Coco Knits. It's the little stitch fixer tool. Thought I needed one, and then realized, you know what? I think I have about half a dozen of these.
Well, it's like row counters and stitch markers. Can you really have too many? I don't think so.
So I don't know. If I have too many, we'll figure out something.
You just have to make up like little notions bags. So you have like several notions bags.
The thing
ready
is,
to go.
I am a monogamous
You're
notions
one,
bag
yeah.
person.
I have like 17.
But my notions bag, it's the roll bag from Sandy by the Lakeside.
Yep. Yep.
Leather, nice, perfect. Everything goes in there that I need, and that just goes with me everywhere. So, yeah, yeah. Anyway,
I'm a Gemini. I like lots of variety.
Yep.
These are cool.
These are very cool. I really like just a basic stitch marker, and these are enamel coated metal stitch markers from Coco Knits. Seamless, nothing to snag, nothing to catch. And eventually I do want to get a Maker's Keep too, so those will definitely work well on the Maker's Keep.
Yep.
And that's, I mean, there's 32 rings on there. That's quite a good value.
Yeah, and they're good size too. Like,
very versatile.
They're not the little teeny tiny ones like
right.
I use on all my socks.
Yep. They're
not the great big ones. They're the middle size, which is just perfect for any, whether your socks or sweaters or whatever. It's
good and versatile.
Yep, perfect size. Love it.
I think that was all my purchases. Yes, that was
all right.
all my purchases.
So then we got,
yes,
we both got goodie bags. So when you made a purchase, they had these little goodie bags behind the.
What was it, 20 or 25? Any purchase over 20 or 25?
Something
like that.
Yeah. And then we ended up swapping some
a couple of things
because there were things that I liked in her bag and she liked in my bag, so we swapped.
Was this one that we switched?
Yes.
Okay.
You gave me this.
Yes.
I totally got the better deal on this. This is Noro.
She is
I
such
love
a fan
Noro.
of Noro.
Noro Ito. I knit the flax out of Noro Ito. But this one is just so pretty. All those beautiful rainbowy colors. I think this might have to become a hat. I think it'd make
it's
a
very
great
pretty,
hat.
but I just couldn't think of what I would use it for.
Yeah.
This is much more me.
That is more you.
This is Concept by Katia, Katia. It's a cotton merino, and it's one of those yarns that's a tube with the fiber blown in.
Puffed in.
So yeah, it's very puffy, very airy, light as a cloud. It is color number 110, trying to see, 50 grams, 115 yards. So I got to find me kind of a one skein wonder project.
Yeah. And I think this one was in my bag as well. This is from
the one thing.
I think we did. Yeah. This is Juniper Moon Farm, which I love their yarn too. I made some cowls for the girls out of Juniper Moon. This is Moonshine Fine. It is 30% baby alpaca, 30% wool, 25% nylon, and 15% silk. So there it is. Soft, it's so pretty and soft and drapey. Oh my gosh, it's so nice.
Yeah. And then I got a little sample from Ella Ray Velveteen Cotton.
I like Ella Ray yarns.
Yeah. And this one is, let's see, it is, oh my, very light print. 81% cotton, 19% polyamide. And this is kind of a chainette construction, but it's like a velvet. It reminds me of like a velvet, almost a chenille, but not really.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking was chenille.
Yeah.
But it's cotton chenille.
Yeah.
It's like a cotton chenille.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really
cool.
soft, really cool. Did I say how many yards is in that? I don't know if I can. There's some really teeny tiny print there that I don't think I can read, but it's a cool little sample ball.
And then I got a little sample ball of Barocco artesian hand-dyed 40% alpaca, 40% kid mohair, and 20% nylon. This is a sample skein.
It's going to be a lace weight, it looks like.
Yeah, I think so. So there's the label, and it is so pretty. I do love the colors.
Mm.
And yeah, it's definitely a lace weight.
Mm.
Show you one of the strands. Yeah, that's definitely a lace weight. Super pretty though, super
Very
soft.
Soft colors, soft yarn.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. Oopsie, I just pulled the ball band off. Yeah, it doesn't say how many yards it is, but I'll find something to do with it.
Carry it with.
Yeah, that's what I figured is doing something that I can... Maybe I'll do like a pair of socks and then just the top.
Yeah, just the leg.
We'll have the
yeah.
puff.
Mm.
Knit dreams.
Yep. And then this is a teeny tiny little sample. It says Lang Surrey Alpaca number 28. And it is like a blush pink.
Very,
color.
Very subtle.
Very pale, pinky peachy color.
Yeah.
And I would say probably that's probably fingering weight too. And it is so soft. Surrey alpaca is just
super soft.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So just a little puff of a thing.
Yeah.
Maybe a little accent on a cowl
a
or
little
something.
Taste.
Yeah.
Just a little
little yarn tasting.
Little sip. Little sip of
sip of Surrey.
Sip of Surrey. I love it. A sip of Surrey. A small smackerel. Oh goodness. And then this is
Louisa Harding.
Louisa Harding yarns
Enorme?
It's jumbo merino blend with handcrafted dye effect.
And it is jumbo.
It is huge.
But so pretty.
It is
all
so pretty.
the colors.
So many colors. I have no idea what it's going to be. I'm thinking it would make really cool mittens for the kids or hats.
Yeah.
Or something. I don't know. I'm sure I'll get on Ravelry and look for all the
content
things.
on that one?
Oh, yes. Content. 50% virgin wool, 49% acrylic, and 1% polyamide.
Wow.
But it is quite soft.
Yeah, you wouldn't guess acrylic, really.
And the construction of it looks, I mean, it's 2-ply.
Oh, and then it's got like a fiber, little thin thread.
Very, very thin. But it's very lightly plied.
Mm. It reminds me of the Alafa Slopi. I think that's how you say it.
Bless you.
It's like the bulky, unspun Icelandic fiber.
Oh, yeah.
But this has an extra little thread
It
around
sounds like a disease. What'd you say it was?
Alafa Slopi, I think. I'm probably saying that so badly wrong.
It sounds like something you need a cream for.
Oh my word. Sorry. We're not nutty nitty sisters from
No. Woo.
Oh, and this.
Oh, you were
This
so
is-
lucky to grab this.
Yeah, I love this. There's another local, very talented artist on the round. Rachel from On the Round. She is right down in Rockland, Maine, which is, what, maybe an hour from us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's so local that her and I, served on jury duty together.
Oh, there we go.
Well, jury duty selection. Bless.
Thank you. Yeah, so this is on her Nimble sock base. Colorway is Rebel. It's 85% superwash merino, 15 nylon, fingering weight, 2-ply, 394 yards and 100 grams, although this is a sample, so I'm not sure how many yards there are on there, but pretty colors.
Super pretty colors.
So pretty. Yeah. Love her yarn.
Yeah, her colors are always so amazing.
One of her very first colorways, I think, and still one of my favorites is Robin's Egg.
Yeah.
I love that one.
Yeah, I can see that. So, oh, we have one more for day one.
Yes.
I forgot, and I definitely don't want to forget. We got this before we went to Portland.
And you saved the best for last.
I saved the best for last, right? I haven't gotten a project bag in a minute, right? And this girl's booth was so cute. She had so many cute fibers. And when I saw this bag, I was just smitten.
All the different fabric choices she had were
amazing.
Just awesome. Whoops. But this just takes the cake.
Yeah.
Yoga farm animals. Oh my
Yoga
gosh.
farm. Oh my gosh. And this chicken is killing me. Oh my gosh. And where's the goat? This guy. This goat. Oh my goodness. Hilarious. And the duck. This little baby duck right there. Oh my God. The horse. I mean, all of them, really. Adorable. And then the inside fabric is like mandalas. And it's got a little charm on the zipper. Oh, there's the charm. And just, they're so well done. So cute. So this is stitched by Jessalou, yes. So there's her information. And even her card is cute with all of her bags on it.
She's a sweetheart too.
She was a sweetheart. In the video earlier, I show her booth and she's waving at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
She was so sweet. She was very, very nice. So love her bags. Yeah. I definitely needed more bags, like I needed more yarn. But it was too cute to resist. So thank you, Jessica. So that was day one. Phew, right?
Yeah.
So then we went back to the hotel and we had pizza. Naughty tinkers.
Yeah. Hey,
and
it was a weekend away. We were entitled to that.
We had fun. And then we got up bright and squirrely the next morning. Wake up call from Mr. Ryan. Thank you, Mr. Ryan, Julie's grandson. I had just crawled out of bed and he called. I was literally on my way to the bathroom and the phone rang.
Yep.
And then we scampered back for part two. And I don't recall what our first stop. Oh, our first stop was the tent, the souvenir tent.
Yes. I should have worn my shirt. Darn.
And I didn't. Oh, I did get a barbecue sauce.
Yes.
It's out on the island.
And the sticker. I didn't bring the. Oh yes, I did bring the sticker.
I think the sticker's already on my car.
Okay.
I think my sticker's on my car already.
I'll get my sticker.
But I got a thing of barbecue sauce, which we haven't had the opportunity to try yet, but it looks amazing. It looks like it's more of like a vinegar-based barbecue sauce.
But it had maple syrup in it too, right?
It's like a maple
base.
Something. But it's like it's more of a Kansas City barbecue sauce. You know, it's liquidy. It's not that thick pasty stuff.
Right.
So I'm really anxious to try that. Marinate some meat and. And then they had like this whole thing of all these magazines that they were just like take like we don't want to pack them back up, so take them. So I got myself 5 different spin-off magazines. I tried to be selective and look for only the ones that I thought I might actually do. So like the socks, there is a merino lace.
That's so beautiful.
And
More lace.
Spin the Perfect sock yarn was what caught my eye in that one. And then this one was these fingerless gloves that caught my eye.
Oh, did you see the back of that one?
What's the back of that one? Oh, stop it!
Trying to enable again.
Stop it! And then luxurious mohair. So I've heard of Spin-Off Magazine. I can't remember. I think I can't remember. Rachel maybe from
Welford Pearls?
Welford Pearls, yes. I think she has mentioned it before, but I just got a few and made a donation because it was very sweet of them to have so many magazines for freezies.
Yes.
And what did you get at the souvenir tent, Julie?
Well, I should have worn it.
Yeah.
I've been eyeing these. They're like in right now, very popular right now. Long sleeve tees with hood.
Mm-hmm.
So they had them there for a very reasonable price with the New Hampshire Sheep and Wool Festival logo. That's the logo. So that's on the front of the shirt. And they talked me into a membership to the, let me see if I can get this right because I don't think it says it out here. The New Hampshire Sheep and Wool Growers Association.
Yeah.
I believe is what NHSW, bless you.
Excuse me.
NHSWGA. Yeah. So they have an organization.
So now that you're a member, you just need to sheep.
Yeah.
Just need to get a sheep.
Yes. But they have many other things. Art contests, vendors, demonstrations, lectures, used equipment, dog trials, spinning contests, fun for all ages. And then they put me on to this upcoming, it's a New Hampshire Wool Arts Tour in October, 8th and 9th, Columbus Day weekend. So some information about that.
Back to back that and then Rhinebeck.
I know. I'm thinking, let's see, is Rhinebeck before or after? We just kind of link them together.
Yeah.
Might be a thing.
Maybe we get an Airbnb down there for the week and just stay there, and I can work from home from there.
Sure.
Right?
Sure. Yeah.
It's not, I mean, it's not home, but I can work remotely.
That's right. All I need is Wi-Fi.
That's right.
Have laptop will
Wi-Fi.
travel.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
But the ladies in that booth were so super sweet. And while we were there, a lady from one of the barns came, and there was a parakeet. Somebody lost their parakeet because one would bring a parakeet to a wool festival, right?
Absolutely.
Right? You bring your kids, you bring your dog, you bring a parakeet. And he was in one of the barns, and she came, and so they announced it over the loudspeaker. And as we left that barn, we heard that they had found the parakeet.
Yep.
And he was safe. He or she was safe. Hilarious.
Safe again.
Only at a wool festival.
I know.
And so then I think from there we went to Good Karma to get your blanket kit.
Oh, well. I think
No, we
might have
did
done
this
that.
first.
Yeah.
Yes, we did do this first. This was in one of the very first vendor barns we went to after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, very, very pretty little gadget.
Yeah.
Of course, it's my color, turquoise.
Very much.
I think it's epoxy resin with pearl in it. Very pretty. Looks like a pen, but it has a secret. It has scissors.
Little scissors in it.
Yeah. So put that together and you have your scissors.
Yep.
So it was a very like novelty thing. Yeah. And of course it was my color, and the scissors they take their own mind about cutting.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, sometimes these things they're not the highest quality.
Yeah. They're not as functional as they are fashionable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they do work, so they're handy to just have in my notions bag and a backup plan if my other scissors become missing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She did have sets of crochet hooks.
Oh, yeah.
That had like that handle, and then your different hooks could go into that handle. She had some other kind of interesting different things. And I wasn't able to get any footage because she didn't want any footage or photos or anything taken. She just like didn't. She's like, no photos, please. And okay.
Yeah.
It was different because I've not run into that before, and I get it. You know, like the whole protecting your brand or what have you.
Mm-hmm.
But it makes it very difficult for us to help promote makers when we can't share it with you. But they were neat little gadgets for sure. And I didn't get one of her cards or anything, so I don't really know who she was. But any hoozle. So that's that. And then we went to Good Karma, right? No,
I believe so. Yeah, this was the very end of the day.
Okay, so Good Karma.
Good Karma was next.
And at Good Karma, I have fallen in love with a sweater that they have on display at all of their events and in their shop. And I love it. It's like a striped, it has like a gradient stripe.
Mm-hmm.
What do they call it? The color blurs? They're like these.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah, it's like these things with like 5 different colors in it. I have one that's all grays that I got from them years and years ago, but it's the wrong weight. I think mine's sport weight, and the sweater is in a worsted weight. So, their sweater is all of these colors separated by line, and I'll insert a picture of it. It's separated by lines of like a natural cream color. This is a new yarn that they've created called, oh dear, Hydra, right?
Yeah, I think
I'm pretty sure that's what he called it. It is a worsted weight, but it is like a heathery. It's kind of a mix of natural and brown. It's still their super, super soft worsted weight wool, but just the way that he has heathered the colors in that yarn.
There's some gray in there too.
There might be a hint of gray. It's just so pretty, and I like the natural white color, but this natural color is just, it's totally my cup of tea.
Yeah.
So this is going to be that stripey, where the white wood is in the picture. And then for colors, I got these 2 colors, and I pulled up my Ravelry and I looked at what I had in my stash, and I think I can do something like this. So I've got this yellow and this orange, and then this red, and then
I'm falling.
this, and then this, and then funky music.
Oh, I almost did it.
Here we go, like that.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm going to do as my color blur.
Now you're going to do it this way, darker down to the mustard, or that way?
I might do it mustard down. Because the darker you get, you should put that on your wider on your wider bits. Right?
That's what they say.
Now I do have another Good Karma, but that doesn't really fit into the grand scheme of things.
And that has more variation to it.
It does. Yeah. So that's, I think, going to be...
That will be very pretty.
That's cool. That's really pretty. So that was my Good Karma. These were not purchased. Only these and the gray were. The other is from Stash. So I did pretty good.
Yeah.
I matched with my Stash.
Yeah.
I'm validating my own self. Julie, how did you do with Good Karma?
Oh, my word, my word. So what was the name of that blanket? Was it Bright Skies? I think that's what it was. Bright Skies. Rhea Janice. Is that... Am I saying that right? I think it's so. Rhea Janice. Is a designer here, very local to us. And she designed a blanket for Good Karma with their yarn. So naturally I had to buy the kit.
Of course.
And
Of course.
Amy announced it in their newsletter. You definitely want to get on their newsletter. They don't do a lot of newsletters, but when they send you a newsletter,
It's
it's
packed.
good.
Yeah. Packed has got good stuff.
So in the newsletter, it talked about the kits that they had. And they had one that was kind of a bright kit and one that was a more muted kit. And I wasn't sure. They said they were available and they would also have a few at the festival. I wasn't sure if I should take my chance. So I messaged Amy. I asked if she was going to have the kits at the festival, and she said she might have a few. I don't think I want to take my chances. So I went on and snagged one, and then asked her if she could just bring it to the festival, and I would get it there. So, oh boy, I don't think we can hold this one all at once.
Probably not.
I don't think it's going to work.
We can try. Oh, geez, crow. Just a minute.
Oh, half an hour gone by?
No, I don't know who it is. I had to hang up.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. So this is their Calypso base, which is, get it up here, 60% wool, 40% alpaca, 210 yards in 110 grams. I believe that's worsted weight. Might be DK. Size 6 to 7 needles. 5.5 stitches.
I think it's worsted.
Looks like worsted.
Worsted.
Yeah. So we'll have to put a picture in of the blanket.
Yeah.
But it's basically squares. It's a lot. It reminds me a lot of like a granny square blanket.
Yeah.
I'll start passing colors.
So this one is.
Yeah, I don't know if they actually have the colorway names on
Yeah,
them. Do they?
this is Kiwi.
Oh.
This is Calypso.
Oh,
Calypso
that's
is
the colorway.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's Calypso. This is
Calypso.
Kiwi. All right. Calypso. Kiwi. Adriatic.
Yeah.
Oh, no ball band on that one.
Oh, are you sure? Uh-oh. I thought there were. Oh, yes, it's hiding.
Oh, it's hidden.
Bora Bora.
Bora Bora.
Yeah.
There's Bora Bora.
So there's 4. I will have to count afterwards. I can't remember how many skeins it is. It's
A lot.
It's obnoxious, is what it is. This is shark juice.
Shark juice instead of shark juice. I love it.
Isn't that awesome?
I love it.
Oops, we've got an unbanded. Oh, we blew it out here. Let's get back in order here.
We got escapee.
Uh-oh. All right, and I'm not good at this. I'm not good at this at all. And they don't do them too tight, which is good.
Yeah.
That way the yarn doesn't... yeah, see, I'm not good at this at all. Don't hire me to do any of your skeins because, oh my gosh, I'm bad at it. Really, really bad
works.
at it. Holy moly. Anyway, this is Clematis.
I love
Pretty.
That one. Pretty.
Like a periwinkly purpley color. And we have another ball band hiding, so let me find it. Here we go. Oh boy. Laguna de Apoyo?
Sure.
I'm sure I just messed that up terribly, but it's a beautiful blue.
Very pretty.
Very pretty. And we've only got a whole floor full left to go. This is Cyclamen. Very pretty purpley. Yeah, we only got 7 more skeins.
Only.
Uh-oh, I'm blowing them out here again, too. This is Osage. Oh, it's such a pretty golden.
Yeah.
Oh, so pretty. We have...
It's got like peachy tones to that gold.
Yeah. Navel. Very...
Navel orangey.
Yeah.
Right.
Very appropriate.
As opposed to a fuzzy navel. Or navel lint.
Yeah. Oh, gee.
Sorry.
Oh, boy.
I'm in rare form today.
I guess so.
It's been a while since we podcasted.
This is Radish.
Radish.
Yeah.
I like radish sandwiches in the summer.
Oh, yeah.
I'm drowning in yarn.
This is Grenadine. Oh, I wish you could feel this yarn. It is so soft and bouncy. 3 to go. We have...
You hold those. I'm set.
Okay. This is tangerine. This is begonia. And the last but not least is, I think it's tomato. Tomato. Oh, and it's blown out on me. It's falling apart. But it's beautiful. Yeah, so...
All of these in a blanket.
Yeah. Every square, a different color, I think is how it works out. I can't remember if it's just 1 or 2 squares of each color. But
Yeah.
ugh.
If I remember right on the pattern, it looks like there's might be two colors in a square, and they like you switch them around. I don't know, but it's beautiful.
It is.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah. So this is going to be a major project.
This is going to be one of those all year long-term projects.
Yeah, and I'll be lucky if I get it done in a year. It will most likely
It's
take
so
me
pretty.
longer than a year. And it smells like there's soap.
Yes.
Yeah, that Good Karma is another one with excellent soap.
Yes. She does make excellent. And all of her yarn smell.
Mm-hmm.
All of his yarn. He does the yarn. She does the soap.
Yep. Oh,
So
look
pretty.
at these colors. I'm in love.
I know. And just imagine that soft, squishy yarn in a blanket over you in a cold. You've got to get it done before snow flies, Julie.
Geez, no pressure.
Nope, not at all.
Let's see. So we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 skeins of yarn.
Holy crap!
Yeah. That's a whole lot of knitting. I better heat up my needles.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, and I got a soap saver too. They have these nice sisal bags
Yeah.
for your soap. I love it because when your soap is in there, then you can just let it hang.
Yep.
So that it doesn't get all melty and gooey.
Yep.
Yep.
Awesome.
That's good karma.
That was good karma. And then,
We're gonna end up with a 2-hour.
I
episode
know,
here.
and this is the end of our, like, the video came first, so we've got, yeah, ridiculous. So this was from Clover Works Farm. So there is their information. Clover Works, hold on. Time to stand. I don't have time to stand. I'm podcasting. There we go. That's Clover Works Farm. And there was a woman sitting there, and I believe she said she made the pattern. If I remember right, it's her pattern.
Okay.
I could be wrong. But it is Cheers hat and mittens. And she was sitting there stitching it. So there is a picture of the pattern, and she was there stitching it, and I'm like, what are you making? And so she showed me, and so of course I had to get a kit. And it takes 2 skeins from it's did I get the no, that's
Bubble,
right.
yeah, that's right.
Bubble Links yarns.
Yeah.
So there is that's going to be like the main color. And then they had so many options for the contrasting color.
Mm-hmm.
And this one just spoke to me. This is so stinking pretty.
And that yarn does all of that pattern.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
It does the hat and the mittens.
Yeah.
Yep. So these 3 skeins will do the hat and a pair of mittens. So that's going to be a thing.
And these were, this is breed specific yarns,
Yes.
right?
Yes. So this one is Cheviot. They're all Cheviot.
Cheviot,
Yeah. But you know, I've spun Cheviot before, and I feel like this is so much softer than the Cheviot I've spun.
Maybe a little looser spin.
Could be. Yeah, but look, I mean, it's so pretty.
It looks hand spun.
It does. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks very hand spun. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that was that, and she was super sweet, super excited. We told her we had a podcast, and she's like, "I'll do interviews."
Yeah.
So yeah, we have to get in touch with her and get on that.
Yeah.
And then I think that was next, right?
I think so. And I didn't save my receipt. I cannot remember who they are that we got this from.
Oh.
I don't remember. But anyway.
They had like a bunch of these, and I love these.
Yeah. Little
Our local yarn store has them.
Yarn socks or whatever you want to call it. Yarn cozies. From
Yarn condoms.
Oh. I wasn't gonna go there.
I'll go there.
Oh my gosh. Anywho, as you say, or any hoozle, that's what you say. This is by Buffy Ann Designs, and they're just cute.
Yeah,
that was just a cute little
love
pattern.
them. If you're gonna do a center pull ball, that's the way to go. I don't generally like to do a center pull ball because it gets all floppy.
But if I'm gonna have my yarn in my bag, even if I'm pulling from the outside, this keeps it from getting all a mess.
Yes,
and when I go to use it, I can just take it off and start using it.
Yep.
They also, I don't think this was the name of the booth that was there, the Fiber Co. It might have been. I cannot remember. But this is another, it's Ciro. It's a brushed blend of Surrey alpaca, organic cotton, and wool. So I thought that was an interesting blend. The alpaca, the wool, and the cotton. And it's very soft.
Yeah.
But with that cotton in there, it's not going to have a lot of stretch.
Right.
It's going to be very stable. So I have no idea what I'm going to do with it yet, but it's a beautiful blushy pink.
Sometimes you just have to stash enhance.
Yeah. And then, oh my. Just loving it.
So super sweet and soft. And then as we were leaving, we bumped into, well, we saw her booth. We talked to, I can never remember her name, but she is the owner of Prancing Pony.
Yes.
And I love her yarn. I have it's the Prancing Pony Sheep Farm. And I was hoping.
Is she on there?
I was hoping her name was on the PM Errands. Gosh, I'm so sorry. I can't remember. She's the sweetest thing. Yeah. She recognized us right away. She was like, I know you. And I'm making a poncho, hopefully this month, the month of June. I'm making her poncho. So we were on our way out, and I thought, we talked to her a bit about, the festival and how she did and how we did. And I'm like, oh, I didn't get anything from her.
Paula Aarons.
Yep. I'm like, I didn't get anything from her. I didn't buy anything from her booth. And literally, like, everybody was packing up. The festival was over. Everybody was packing up. And so I went to her booth, and I'm like, I got out my Ravelry, and I hadn't put her yarn on my Ravelry because I put it straight in a bag for a project. It never even went in my stash on Ravelry. I didn't know which color or whatever I got, but she knew. She remembered. She looked it right up and knew. So it's worsted Romney, and Flower Girls is one of the main colors of my poncho. And then this is another one of the colors, like the neutral colors. So I bought a skein of each to support her because I adore her. And I will make a hat to go with my poncho or something to go with my poncho out of it. But her yarn is just so yummy and squishy and amazing. And this is literally from her sheep to the skein. I love it.
Yep.
So that was the last purchase. And then while we were at the festival, I get a phone call. And I had won a door prize at Knitwits. I was tickled. So I got 2 little Lang
not
yarn.
Little.
No, they're not little. No, they're not little at all. They're big, fluffy, puffy clouds. Oh, there we go. And so pretty.
Lovely that you said clouds.
I know, I meant to do that.
Okay.
I was clever. And it is 100 grams, 260 meters. And what is it made of? 90% virgin wool, 10% nylon. And it is...
It's one of those tube ones too, right?
I don't know.
Maybe not.
So it looks almost like it's single spun.
there's some places where it almost looks like a tube, but it also has a look like Lopi.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
the,
but
Plover
it's
Lopi.
so my colors. That earthy and
Yeah.
the mustard, and I don't know what it's going to become, but
but you got 2 of them to work with.
2 of them to work with, and a nice little card from their from Baroku representative. It says congratulations and thank you for supporting Knitwit. 2 skeins of Lang Cloud will make
several
accessories. A medium
or a medium-sized vest.
Yep. So that was it, right?
I think so.
I think that was everything. Oh my goodness. An hour. There's some choppiness that I'll have to edit out there, but yeah. An hour, 50 minutes of yarn piggery for your enjoyment. I'm sure you enjoyed the video at the beginning a lot more than the yarn piggery, but we certainly enjoyed the festival. It was a heck of a lot of fun. And we are looking forward to the next one in June. Fiber Frolic.
A week.
A week!
Yeah.
That's right!
It's a week from tomorrow.
Yes!
Oh, well, actually, it starts Does it start Thursday or Friday? I don't remember
know.
now.
I don't remember either.
I want to say this might just be Friday and Saturday. There's one that is only Friday and Saturday,
I'll
which I
have
was
to check it out.
surprised.
I thought it was the 4th and 5th. We'll have to check it out. But
Yeah.
we will be filming,
Yeah.
and hopefully I'll remember to film a little bit more and offer you more of the actual festival and less piggery. It'll be less piggery on my part.
It's probably going to have to be less bigger
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
I'm running out of container to put it in.
Yes! My container runneth over.
So,
the
yeah.
only thing I'm really looking for at the Fiber Frolic is fried food and some soap, because I just
used your last
Yeah.
one. Or put your last one in.
yeah. Either I wait and I go and I get it from
Good karma.
Amy, or I get something. And there's a lavender
Oh,
farm.
yes, Glendara Farms.
Yes, so there will
Yeah.
be some lavender in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Fiber Frolic.
Fiber Frolic, June 4th and 5th, I think is what it said on their
I
website.
think so, yeah.
Yeah. So that'll be our next Yarny adventure. I hope you enjoyed this Yarny adventure as much as we did.
Yeah.
So with that, it's not really a podcast, so we don't. Well, I guess if you want to follow us individually on social media, where can we find you, Julie?
Okay, I am Jules.makes on Instagram and Facebook, and Jules Larrabee on Ravelry.
And I am Nanas_house15 on Instagram, Nanas House 15 on Ravelry. Together, we are Nutty Nitty Sisters on Instagram. You can reach us at nuttynittysisters@gmail.com. Please thumbs up the video if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell and comment below, all the things.
And
So
most of all,
until next time,
stay nutty and keep knitting.
Bye!